Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome to the entry-level metal series.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping in the channel. If you're new to the channel and you don't know anything about us, what we do is we go out and we purchase entry-level guitars. The ones we feel like probably the best bang for the buck, we bring them in, we review them, and then we give you guys a chance to win them.
Yeah. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment done on the video, and share it.
And if you go out to our page and you look in our playlist and you look on the guitar giveaways entry-level metal series, there's usually 3 or 4 guitars up on there. If in the comment section, if it says we have a winner, that means that guitar has been given away. Good luck to everybody. Make sure you get in on the drawings and
stay tuned.
Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome back to the entry-level metal series where we have a winner for one of the MWS EC guitars.
That's that telly that he made at first, man, that in natural, that I really like that guitar. Hey, it's Saturday. I don't know what that means to you, but it's a great day for us because it means somebody's getting a free guitar.
Yep.
So, as you know, we've been kind of stuck there for a while. We were like a month and a half, 2 months, we were stuck on diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
So now we've upped the ante a little bit and we're stuck on MWS. We've got a couple more. You got to see the one he built for Colton. You've seen the blue one. We haven't done the offset telly, but that's coming up next week. And if you hang out, I know you're busy, I know you got stuff to do, but if you hang out towards the end of this video, we're gonna have a Q&A with Colton on his.
Oh boy.
And I'm not doing it today, but you're going to get to see a sneak peek of something that came into the studio the other day, and boy, are we excited about this one. So, this is the one of the first 2. We shipped the other one out last week, and I think he just got it. This is an all-natural, and I believe this one is... Help me think. What is this one? It's got a roasted maple neck. This one's alder.
Alder?
This one's solid alder with a roasted maple neck. This particular guitar, these were the first 2 made. So this comes with hip shot locking tuners. It comes with a hip shot bridge. It's got Porter overwound pickups. And I think since then he's changed to a different company because of availability. Because man, he sold a lot of these guitars in the last 2 weeks. He texted me earlier or late last night and he was like, man, he goes, they're just flooding me with orders. So that's really cool.
That's good.
We don't have nothing to do with it. We don't get nothing out of the deal, but it's good to know that we put our hands on something and helped, and now he's like super busy.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, we're going to talk a little bit about this guitar. You're going to get to hear it in a mix. You're going to get to see our past winners. And we're going to come back and spin the wheel. And one of you guys is going to go home with this today. But every time I pick that guitar up, it's like, I don't like to compare companies because everybody does something different. And all you guys out there like different stuff. Nobody likes the exact same thing. But that neck on that guitar... Man, it just screams Bola.
Yeah.
It's so cool, man. That neck is amazing on that guitar. So one of the benefits of getting a luthier to build your guitar, especially, nothing against any other country because we buy from all over the planet, but especially an American luthier. And you're getting an American luthier to put your guitar together, build your guitar, and you're getting it at a budget price.
Yeah.
That's freaking amazing. I've been putting these on Instagram, TikTok, all the different social sites, and you would just be amazed how many people are like, huh? A luthier for $500 or under? And I was like, yep, we found it. So, and we're proud of that, and more proud of the fact that we got that information to you, because that's really all our job is. We're not really doing anything but getting you information. And that information is critical for you to know kind of what's going on, because pretty much everything we review, you just can't put your hands on. You got to send them money in the blind.
Yeah.
So that's the reason we're here, to kind of give you some kind of idea. Understand this. our taste, my taste, his taste, your taste. It's all different. So if we tell you something's really good, it's really good to us. You know what I mean? And you may or may not feel the same way, but we have put our hands on a ton of guitars, both super high-end, you know, one-off custom pieces, all the way down to entry level from every part of the globe there is. And so we have a pretty good idea of who's actually kind of doing it right, and who's actually kind of faking it and making it look right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to shut up. We're going to let you hear this in the mix. We're going to come out of that. Well, first, after we come out of the mix, you're going to get to see our past winners. We just updated some more people on there. When we come out of that, we're going to talk a little bit about this guitar. We're going to spin the wheel. One of you is going to win it. And then all the people that are here just for winning, you can go on about your day. And we're going to do a little talk about Colton's guitar. And we're going to show you something you've probably never seen. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You got to hear some of it in the mix. Man, that's just a nice guitar. So we're going to do something real quick. If you've been around the channel and you know all this stuff, just bear with me a second. There's a lot of new people on here. So what we did a few months ago, 6-7 months ago, we ran across a local, semi-local luthier here in America. Kind of found him by accident. We started talking to him, kind of struck up a friendship. He made us the swamp thing down there on the end. And that was our first foray with him, and we could not be happier. That is a custom high-end one-off guitar, and it is a monster, and we are eternally grateful for him making that for us. As we got to talking to him, we approached him with a thought process that we've approached a ton of people with, and nobody's took us up on it. And, you know, when we started talking to him about it, he goes, you know, I've been thinking about doing that. So that's how these guitars were born. This is his EC line. They're built in his shop, about 3.5, 4 hours from us. They're built by hand. He does them just like he does his high-end, but he doesn't go to all the extravagant woods and, you know, all of the layering or whatever it is. I don't know what they do. I'm not a luthier. But he's managed to get these guitars at a regular price of $475, and we've had quite a few of them at $475. And the way they're outfitted and the way they look, it's spectacular for what you're getting. You can upgrade them. There's a huge list of stuff you're able to upgrade to. If you choose to, But you don't need to unless you're very picky and you just want something specific. So we started this a few weeks ago. We got the first 3. We got 2 guitars from him initially that he had already started working on when we started that. And that's the one we gave away last week. And this is the second one. Since that time, he has refined the process. So he now has 3 body shapes. He has a complete offset, which we'll get to see here in a little bit after we spin. Then he has a offset telly, which you're going to be seeing next week, and then he has a super strat. You can put tops on these, you can have them bare, you can get cuts, you can do anything you want, and we even spec'd a really high-end guitar for Colton with high-end pickups, hip shot, everything, a really nice top on it, and it was under $1,000. Is still in the hundreds. You're not going to find that anywhere, I promise you. Even if the Luthier is just doing the setup and it's built in China, you're not going to find that.
Yeah.
So the fact that this is out there while it's available, until it gets to be too much of a hassle for him, I think he sold in the last, I'm just guessing, probably in the last 10 days, he's probably sold 7-8 guitars.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And that's pretty much been primarily from this channel. So if you're one of those people, just hang in there. He'll get it built. We're not blowing you up over this. We're not telling you anything. We're giving you our honest opinion. And we told him that when he sent them to us, we're going to be honest about, because we're not going to lie to you guys about them because we don't get anything out of the deal. Now that we got that out of the way. All right, so I'm telling you, this is a natural color. Telly, you're going to be hard pressed to beat that neck.
Yeah, it's pretty solid neck.
Yeah, you're going to be that roasted maple neck with those locking tuners. It's got Porter pickups, which the other ones after it don't, because we just couldn't get availability of those pickups. They're an overwound. It's a thick piece of alder. It feels good. All the hip shot stuff on it, string through body. He's crowned the frets, he's polished the frets, he's done the fret ends just like he does on his $3,000 guitars. I just don't know if you can beat it.
It's going to be pretty hard to beat something like this.
Now, this was a kind of an obscure body style that he had at the time, and I'm probably pretty sure you could still get it. He's not really making this now because of the CAD that goes into this. He's doing those other 3. But just remember, this guy is a custom luthier. He can do anything. It just takes longer for setup and all that stuff to get everything done. So we're really stoked about this opportunity for you guys. He's making us a fret knot guitar, which we vowed we'd never do again. And that's going to be given away to you guys. And he's making us another offset since Colton got his and took it home.
Yep.
We're going to look at that in a minute. So the most important thing that's going on today is we got to see who won this guitar. You know what my line is right here now, right? Man, there's a lot of people on this.
There's a lot of people on this list.
But it always is. I remember the first 3 or 4 shows, we had like 6 people. And mainly they were local people that just knew us personally and knew we was doing a show because nobody on the internet knew who it was.
Yeah.
All right, so one of you guys is going to take this home tonight, and there's your winner.
We have at Neil Martin 7564, not 63. Not that Neil Martin.
Right.
7564 Neil Martin.
So at Neil Martin 7564, congratulations, man. You're the proud new owner of that. I need you to contact the channel. You can get us on X, you can get us on Instagram, you can get us on TikTok, or you can just email the page. Our email is on this page. It's harder to find, but you can find it.
You can find it.
I need your name, your shipping address, obviously your email address, and we're going to get this packaged up. We're going to send it out to you Monday, and we're going to send you tracking on it, and congratulations. I think you're going to be stoked. The gentleman that got the cousin to this last week, he actually has a review channel.
Oh, nice.
And I'm subscribed to it. I try to subscribe to everybody's channel, you know what I mean, if they're on our channel. But long story short, he sent us a long email, and he said, man, this thing is amazing. I'm doing a video on this. I was like, cool.
Good.
So when I was talking to Michael, the builder, last night, I was like, we got a lot of people on our channel. I don't know how many's on his channel. I'm like, but he's about to do a review on it too, so you better get your work boots on because you're going to get filled up. So At Neil Martin 7564, congratulations, man. You know the drill. I've seen your name for a long time, so you've been on the channel and you understand what's going on. I gotta say something, and I'm not directing this at any one person. We give away a guitar a week. We don't control it. We don't decide who wins, nothing. Just do the steps. You're in the drawing. I can't do anything about who the wheel comes up with. Oh, matter of fact, just to show you, there's your winner. So, okay, so we're going to do a couple of minutes here real quick for all you hardcore fans. We're going to give you a little bit of more information on Colton's guitar. We are going to do a review on it, but understand we have a lot of guitars in line, including that 8-string that people are still wanting. So
still in
if you're here and you're still around after the winter, if you want to see that 8-string on the channel, please put in the comments when you're doing the comments. Please put that in there so we make sure there's enough people that would be interested in an Ibanez 8-string. Okay, so this is what we did on this guitar. Colton opted for an upgrade to the top, so he got a flame maple top, which at the time of recording this was like 25 or 30 bucks is all it cost for him to do this to the top. He opted for hip shot locking tuners and a hip shot bridge. He opted for a single volume switch, no tone, three-way switch. Colton, I don't think it was an upgrade because maybe he had the material at the time, and if he has the material, it's not an upgrade, but he went with a Wingate neck and fretboard.
Yeah.
And it's kind of an open pore, sanded. It's really slick. It looks really good. He went with a Sapele back. And man, that Sapele is really nice. It's what's on the Swamp Thing up there. Michael uses 500K pots, and I'm not a luthier, so I'm just trying to remember the things he said. I believe like 0.22 capacitors, orange caps. So he uses high-end stuff, Switchcraft jacks. So this is not made with junk. It's made with good stuff. And he opted to put the Auroratone ultraviolets in it. Now, if you order one of these guitars from Michael, you can pretty much get any pickup that's made out there, but Michael just has to wait till they come in. But I'm telling you, for the money, the price of the upgrade, I don't know if you can find a better pickup than those Auroratones, but that's my personal opinion. All in all, this guitar came out amazing, and because of y'all's response and messages about it to me, him, and Michael, we're building another one of these. I don't know if it's going to have all the upgrades or not, but this is just a really great guitar.
Yeah.
So you've had it for 10 days or so now. What do you think about it? What's your actual thoughts on it?
I like it a lot. I mean, a lot to do with the tone has, the pickups in mind.
Right.
But that aside, I think it plays really nice. It's just got great fretwork. The action is pleasant. Haven't really needed to mess with that at all. It's comfortable to hold. If you're a sitting down player like myself, it's perfect. It has this nice cutout here. I always love having a cutout because it just helps it sit in the pocket easier. For me, any other guitar that doesn't have a cutout there just kind of feels now to me like I'm playing on a block. So I feel like I have this edge that I'm having to cater to. So it's always a big plus when there's a cutout there. So that's big for me.
So I think all in all, now I don't want to quote because he built the guitar for Colton, and I don't think we get any preferential pricing, which I guess we don't. I know we don't because we pay for all this stuff, but that guitar was still under $1,000. It's hard to remember exactly. I think it was about $850, $900 for all of that stuff. That's unheard of in the music industry. You can't get that from big box. You can't get that from China.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't get that anywhere, and you got a local guy in America doing it. So until this explodes and gets really big and gets too much of a workload for him, if you're in the market or if you're thinking about being in the market, might be a good idea to hit this guy up while all this stuff is like this.
Yeah, I have one other guitar that's in this price range, and at the time I only had 2 colors to pick of, 1 body style, and I don't think I had any kind of pickup options or anything like that, or wood type options, nothing like that for that price range. I was stuck to a cookie cutter layout, and you get way more
Oh yeah. It's crazy. All right, so we are going to do a review on this guitar. You got to be patient with us. We got a lot of guitars lined up. Thanks for hanging out and staying with us. Now, for all of our hardcore fans, going to show you something. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be a little bit till we get back together and get to where we can do a review on it. But if you don't know nothing about this company and you're more into that higher end side, we're going to show you something today.
Oh, he's pulling it off the wall. That's how you know.
Now I'm not doing it up and close. We're not doing a sound sample. Just giving you a look. So that just came in.
What do you think about that?
And we have lots to talk about on this guitar. We are super stoked about this. Freaking amazed with it. So we're gonna just keep this in mind. This is from Scoria, and they're out of Canada. I'm not gonna tell you anything else. Dude is super cool. We bought it, he shipped it to us, and we could not be happier. So this is coming up. While you're not doing nothing today, jump on the internet and get on their site and look at what they got.
Okay, so anyway, back to my guitar.
All right, listen, guys, we have so much coming for you. We try to keep these, down to 10 or 12 minutes or whatever, and there's just not enough time in these videos to do all the other stuff we're doing, to tell you everything. And some of the stuff we can't tell you because we got to get it all locked in 100% before we say something on the internet that's what we're doing. But there is so many different things going on our plate right now, and a lot of those are going to hit in the next little bit. So make sure you stay on the channel. Make sure you go out to our memberships. Get on our memberships, man. Everything you guys do helps us, allows us to keep doing what we're doing. There's a super thanks button if you don't want to do the monthly. Anything you do goes back into this channel, and it's just to make this a better community. And right now, man, we're at like 13,200 subscribers, and I love this community. I get answer questions all day long about different stuff. That's kind of why we started this.
Yep.
All right, listen, guys, we really appreciate you. We're humbled by you guys, and until next time,
stay tuned.